don't know that I'm learning to love this, but I will tolerate it, is chewing loudly. Can't stand it.
Like, if it's not done right now, like, then she's, you know, she's upset, she's, you know, whatever.
People like to say, like, I'm a Monica and he's probably a Chandler.
Shoot, I don't even know.
I know, I'm too perfect.
Anything.
I'm amazing. Can you say thanks for coming?
Thanks
Can you say thanks for coming?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. I really don't want to send thank you cards, so this is my way of I want to say thank you to everybody. Like,
thanks for being a part of our lives. Honestly,
Yes.
that's the most important part. Is we wouldn't be who we are, we wouldn't have what we have, or even be in the position that we are with this one without the people in our lives. So we really do truly appreciate everybody coming.
other than that, I guess let's all have a good time.
Just be ready to party. Just so you know.
That woman, she got a hold on me. She's the warmth of the summer, the color of the spring. She's the strongest wind, the calmest breeze. That woman, she got a hold on me. That girl, she's like the finest wine. She'll give you a taste if you give her time. She's a complex heart and I don't mind. That girl, she's like the finest wine. That girl, she's like the finest wine. Now drink until my heart is full. Honey, you drink me and I drink you. You're the kind of love I'm running to. Got a hold on me, got a hold on you. Got a hold on me, well, yes you. The sound of the party trunk dropping, the crackle of campfire we're popping. No phones, just half glasses. Living our best captions. Steven making us laugh with his laughing. All the girls wearing all the guys' jackets. We live in that Friday. We all went to see Coldplay. Oh, isn't it nice? Yeah, soaking in life for free. Oh, sparks drifting high, making our
Yeah, so Cole and I first met because I had a friend that was dating one of his best friends.
The first time I met Delaney actually was a friend's giving.
At the time he was dating somebody else, but I noticed him because he was very put together and neat, physically fit too, so you're just very neat and clean.
And so after I met her that time, again, I was still dating somebody, so I just was like, oh, you know, like, this is a good friend.
Probably a month later, we saw each other at the bar.
I just remember walking by, it was a Brothers, and I remember walking by and just turning and going, who's that? I said I turned and I saw her butt. I was like, you know, yeah. I wanted to go and talk to her.
He didn't have the girlfriend anymore, and so...
And ever since then, we've been pretty much inseparable.
From there, it was pretty much inseparable.
This is where I wanna stay, nah, nah, nah. I could do this every day, nah, nah, nah. It don't matter what they say, I'm like, nah, 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 nah.
So our first date was actually technically was on February 14th.
I was running late as usual.
If anybody knows anything about Cole, he's always late to everything.
We ended up going to El Portero because I was late, like I said. We ended up going there and only had enough time to order
like a taco
or a tamale.
And then we went to the movie.
Strangely enough, I think our first movie together was 50 Shades of Grey. Whatever.
Yeah, great first movie to go to. First date.
This is where I wanna be, nah, nah, nah. Never ever gonna leave, nah, nah, nah. You ain't gonna get it from me. I'm like, nah, 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 nah.
If I can remember our first kiss, because in the beginning we spent a lot of times at the bars. When was our first kiss?
To be 100% honest, I know. I think we were just out drinking, or it was after the bars and we had gone home. But I think that she was the one who tried to kiss me first. I really think that's what it was. I don't remember actually the moment.
Obviously, probably nothing very special.
You better know we ain't never going home. Ain't never going home.
Well, like I said in the beginning, we just hit it off really well. He's always been super sweet and everything, which is something I've always loved about him. But yeah, just when something happens and the way he changes, or we tried to grow together. That was a big thing that I really loved about him. And then obviously getting pregnant and then seeing him be a dad to Tyler was huge. And he's an amazing dad, so that's great.
She absolutely has my back. And I've never had that really from any other female, for sure, besides maybe my mother and my sisters. And to the level that she does it is outstanding, And so during our relationship, finding out all those points of just how much she would always have my back and how much that she loved me, and I decided that my relationship with Delaney was more important than anything else. And that was when I decided that this is my move.
You better know we ain't never going home. Ain't never going home.
So we actually picked out a ring together probably maybe 4 or 5 months before he proposed. So I definitely knew it was coming.
We're kind of deciding, it had been quite a bit of time. We obviously had Tyla.
So anytime we'd go out for dinner, I was always like, this is it. It's gonna be the time. And then the day that he did it, we were at a restaurant and I knew he was super nervous. But then we get to dinner and I'm all anxiously waiting for it. And then he chickened out.
I've never been good at public spectacles like that. And so, I know that she was wanting something more public.
We got home, I was a little mad on the ride home, and then we put Tyla to bed.
I actually ended up bringing her out onto the deck after a night out of dinner.
And he asked me to go outside on our deck and have a glass of wine.
Kind of out there talking, and I just got down and asked her then, and that was it.
My emotions went from anxious and excited to mad.
Yeah.
To then very happy.
Yeah.
This is the start of a lifetime.
Alrighty. Let me think of how I would describe Delaney. One word to describe her.
Are we gonna spell check this?
Wow, okay. Let me think.
So I chose creative because he's just the most creative person I know. I don't know, just the way his mind works amazes me. So I really hope that Tyler gets that from him. He's really good at music. If anyone's ever listened to anything he's created, you can see that in him. God, I don't know why I got so emotional. That was probably the most distinctive thing about him, is his mind and his creativity.
So the word I would choose for my future wife is fierce. Delaney is fierce in many different aspects of her life. She works hard, she loves everybody, and she loves hard. She doesn't ask for a whole lot. She doesn't do much to upset people. So I think she deserves a lot. I love her.
What are you gonna write about us? Anything good? Us as a couple. Well, I was gonna say like strong together, but
I was gonna say resilient.
yeah. Oh yeah, that would probably be a good one. Did you scratch that? It's so good. Yeah.
So the reason I would choose the word resilient, I mean, just as an example for us, is because we've been through a lot together.
I mean, obviously having a kid out of wedlock is a huge thing to get past, and yeah, the breakup obviously got past that, and just other little things like I can be high maintenance on the end of like he's way more relaxed on that side, so like just fighting those battles and getting through that together, I think is something big for us. So
yeah, I would agree.
I mean, I hope that we continue to, you know, keep being the great parents that we are. Obviously, like that's something a lot of people don't know when they get married, is if they're gonna be good parents. And, you know, luckily for us, we did get to see that. You know, honestly, I'm looking forward to the more surprises.
The one thing I want to say to her is that I'll always be here for her. I'll always be the one to make things better, you know, when Tyler's having issues, even when, you know, like today, she's still even having her little tiffs. I love you more than anything, and I want to be with you, and I'm so glad that I get to.
Met you, been dancing on the clouds. You're heaven sent. Did it hurt when you hit the ground? You sparkle like a diamond. You take my breath away. I'm hashtag blessed. You're the beat to my J. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot and so cool. Can't help but say, I freaking love you. Your touch is dynamite. You must be tired from always running through my mind. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot and so cool. Can't help but say, I freaking love you. Something about you. Got all of the feels. It's magic for real. I freaking love you. So stay close to me, and
give you this ring as a promise to walk this life beside you.
My promise to never stop trying
My promise to laugh with you.
and always forgive.
My promise to choose you today.
And all of tomorrow
I promise all of me
and all of my love.
and all of my love.